Hi BookTube! I'm here today with a review of The Master and Margarita. I just finished this book last night, and let me tell you, it's amazing. It's a really good book. This is the story of Margarita, a lady, not the drink, and her lover, the Master. And it's a rather convoluted love story that can basically be surmised by saying the devil comes to Russia and Pontius Pilate regrets his decision to crucify Jesus Christ. Yes. I don't want to spoil too much by telling you more about it, but it is a wonderful story. I mean, you get kind of right off the top that this is a story about Pontius Pilate, the devil, Russia, and a huge cast of characters. Mikhail Bulgakov, I think, believes in the idea that there's no such thing as a minor character, that everyone has a backstory. So something happens to everyone that you're introduced to in this novel. I don't want to give you too much because it's not really plot-based, it's more of a character-based story. Kind of, I've seen it compared to a fairy tale where like the devil's the trickster coming to Russia and playing all these tricks on people. So I don't want to tell you too much about the actual plot, just that it's amazing and you should read it. Okay. One really actually also on top of why I don't want to tell you the plot is that you really shouldn't try and explain and simplify the novel. I don't really think that this is a novel that can be explained. Because I think that would discredit it. It's magic and it's a purposely confounding work. You're feeling like you're being confused right alongside all the other characters by the by Woland, this devil character. You know, there's actually points where the author it feels like he's trying to trick you, so that you're part of the plot as well. He has these two characters. One's named Ivan Nikolaevich and the other one's Nikolai Ivanovich. And there's quite a big space in between them, and I thought, wait, why is this happening to this character? I thought this was happening to him, but it turns out that their names are just switched. So that's just like one of the ways that the author really has to include you in the plot. It is so intriguing in that aspect. There are points in this novel where I was laughing, and there was one point where I was actually quite scared of what was happening. It also doesn't help that I was watching Supernatural at the time, so, you know, I had strong visuals about the demons and everything. My favorite character, as I'm sure a lot of people's favorite character, is actually Woland. He has three assistants, Koroviev, Azaziel, and Azazela? Something like that, I'm sorry. I'm getting it messed up with Supernatural again. And Behemoth. And Behemoth is a giant black cat, and the other two are just kind of like demon characters. But Woland is kind of like the puppet master. He's in control of everyone. And he really, as I said, it's a character-driven novel, and he really acts as the foil to expose everyone's flaws and strengths. You know, he exposes people for their greed. He does, he actually, at one point, does good things for characters that he thinks deserves it. And it's just such a fascinating read. You just get really engulfed in the story, and it's really something that sticks with you. I know I just finished it last night, but I still thinking about it and still laughing at certain parts that I was reading, and yeah, it's a really great novel, a great Russian classic. The only problem I had was pronouncing the different names, because I do the sub vocalizing reading. where you actually like say everything, and just it's hard because some of the names are really long. There's like 3 names and they're all like their first name, which is something like Petronovich, and then their second name is like Ivanovich, and then their last name's like Petrovnova, but they're really called Stopia. And that was the only part that I found really confusing, was trying to get everyone straight. But as I said, I think that adds to the novel and the feel of being tricked and confused yourself. Yes, so let me know if you've read The Master and Margarita, what you thought of it, and remember to keep on reading. Hey, you might want to check out Pickle's Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and other social media links in the description bar underneath.